Morning!
Morning!
Hi guys.
How are we getting on?
Another Daines-Lowe weekly.
So it's Monday morning and we're in the yard.
We're actually in the yard on a bridge.
We're on the bridge, guys.
We're on the bridge.
The bridge of woe.
We are on the bridge.
Didn't he do a cracking job of it?
He did. Sam's going to stay up on the bridge. Look. Dak's going to walk down without falling over. Look at this.
So the last time you saw it, guys, Jack was testing it. And now we have a handrail, we have decking, and it's a solid bridge. So we're looking forward now to getting it on site, which might be a week or two.
Yeah, and we've obviously slightly larger than we anticipated, even though we know how big it was. So we're going to get it on a low loader in Arctic and see who we can get to help us out.
So yeah, guys, so this week is going to consist of Monday morning. So we've got Monday morning mayhem. It has been a bit like that today.
It has.
Blocks as usual. I've got 2 or 3 deliveries to do and then a couple of grabs. Jack's back on his course. How's that going?
Mock exams today. Ready for my exams tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you got your test tomorrow, isn't
Tests tomorrow.
it? Well, good luck, Jack.
Thank you. Won't find out on this. We'll find out in about 6 weeks' time.
Yeah, so a few more videos to go, yeah?
Yes.
And then we're back over to the pond. Now the boys, Andy's out on digger driver hire today, so I'm going to wait till all the boys are back. And then we're back over to the pond this week. So hopefully you'll start to see us rocking them up, which will be nice.
Yeah, and then we'll take it through to completion and jobs are good.
Yeah, I reckon we've got, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks there?
2-3 weeks and then we're down the yard. Finally get it hard stood.
Yeah, so all of October, well the rest of October, half of it finishing the pond, other half at the new yard, and then all of November is yard build, so great content to come.
Great content. Well, as ever, guys, like and subscribe.
It's the best thing you can do this week.
I knew it was coming. So we'll see you later on.
Yeah, enjoy your week, guys, and enjoy your Monday.
Hip,
Toodle pip.
hip.
Morning, guys. So this is update number, what are we on, 3 or 4?
3. I think it's up at number 3.
Update, camper update number 3. So new materials have turned up over the weekend, meaning we can really crack on. Went to a little car boot sale at the weekend, guys, and bought some more tut for the camper van. Bought some lovely little bits and bobs. Yeah, bought the cooker. Got to pick that up tomorrow night. Bought a lovely Thetford triple X or whatever it's called cooker. So oven, grill, and hobs. So that's coming soon. Inside,
lights wired up.
we managed to. We've got the whole lot framed through, so all the stud work is in and done along the walls. Framework round the hatch. So, as many projects go, things change along the way. So what's changed this weekend is the rock and roll bed that we were going to have. Turns out, as a normal seat, it comes out way too far. I think it came out to like here, which is ridiculous. So I took the rear seats out of the Granada, the lovely leather seat. So I'm going to make a steel frame, put it here with seat belts attached to the frame, bolt it to the chassis, and then we've got lovely comfortable leather seats in the corner, which still leaves room then for a table here, sofa bed there. And then up here, guys, this distance here is the same distance here. So I'm going to put a telly in some framework, on some runners and some rollers, and then when you want the hatch shut up, you can slide the TV down to block the gap, so you can watch telly at a low level, and then when you've got the hatch up, you can watch telly at a high level. So yes, that's that. And then we've got the cupboards cut in. The first 2 cupboards, so this one's going to be a cupboard door with some nice shelves in there. And then this one here, I've got a lovely plaque that goes over here. That's going to be another cupboard door for keys and stuff. So there's 4 inches there, so it's quite a nice little room, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, little cupboard.
Yeah, little cupboard. And then we managed to frame this lot out, but with batten. So I think it's 30mm batten, 25mm batten or whatever it is. So I'm going to go 25mm insulation. The whole van already is about 20 or 30mm, so that'll be 50mm overall. that's where the log cabin wall is going to go. Feature wall down here. We've got a TV going here in the bedroom, and then a sort of long thin window going here. And I've just got to decide where the max air fans are going. Because one will pull the air through and one will push the air out, so it might go here above the bed. Or even here, guys, right above the bed. So at night time I can pull in cold air and stay nice and cool. So let me show you guys what more tilt I bought. Enter the room of Tut, the Tut room. So I bought some more stuff, Jack. So these, it turns out, guys, there's a good story with this. So we found these at a car boot, 1947, November the 22nd. So this is the Royal Wedding newspaper that I bought from the car boot for £5 a lot. There's probably 6 newspapers in here, but not enough for what we wanted them for. So we researched at the weekend to buy a couple more to add to this lot. And it turns out one newspaper clipping from 1947 on eBay is £180. So we're not going to use these for the camper anymore. We're going to keep them because they'll be worth a mint.
Retirement fund.
They'll be worth a mint in many years to come. So yeah, that's them. What else did I buy? That, look at that, Jack. That's going to be my bedroom wall lamp beside my bed. Like an old steam engine front light that's been converted to 240. So it's going to go next to my bed as a wall light. Really looking forward to using that. That there, Jack, is the plaque. That's the plaque that's going to go. I'm going to put a new background on it, but that's the plaque that's going to go on the bottom cupboard. I'll put a doorknob here and use it as a cupboard door. But look at that. Look at the artwork in that, guys. Isn't that just fabulous? So yes, that. Bought 2 wonderful plates that we're going to use to have our dinner on. Just really nice plates. Got a whole collection of these now. I must have over 50 or 60 vintage looking plates. Look at these, Jack. Aren't these just wonderful? I don't know what I'm going to use these for yet. I might make them as dinner trays. But look at them, guys. £5 I'll give for them. £5. You couldn't make it for that, could you? You just couldn't make it for that. But look at that, look. Absolutely wonderful. And then loads of these, because I'm going to do a bit of a feature wall or whatever. But loads of beer, all different beer mats. And the ones that go on the front of the pumps. Look, we've got Cambridge Bitter. Just loads of them. So we're going to use them somewhere in the van. Quirky little bits. And then I bought these 2 here. One of them is Cambridge Smooth. And one of them is Cambridge Gold. I presume they're probably ciders.
Smooth probably be a bitter.
So yeah, Cambridge Smooth, Cambridge Gold. So local to us, Cambridge. Probably what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes away? So yeah. So I've got them, guys. Just loads of nice little bits. I've got me, this is from home actually. This is what Steph got me for Christmas one year. My Only Fools and Horses chopping board. Not going to use it as a chopping board. So that's going to go up on the wall somewhere. Lovely. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Vintage tins and stuff. Oh, and then we found this and these. I was rummaging through my Tut at the weekend because I've lost something very important and haven't found it. But what we did find whilst I was rooting through my Tut that I bought years ago were these very little, very old school plates, little trinket plates. Very nice. There's all sorts. There's tractor ones in there and steam engines, and so we're going to put them. We're going to mount them somewhere. Little collection. And then something else that we found that Steph really wants to use. Don't know where these come from. Haven't got a clue. But a vintage telephone holder that works. Look. So I don't know where we're going to use that. but we're going to use it somewhere. I just feel it's quite I think I might have broke it, but it works lovely. It did. So yeah, just loads of took, guys. So the collection is coming on now. We need some more corks because we're going to do a bit of a cork table. Yeah, oh yeah, and I bought this lovely box, look. Just this lovely little this little box. I do like it a lot. 50p. I mean, again, you couldn't make it for that, could you? 50.
Tequila. Yeah.
50p. So we're going to use that somewhere. Maybe I'll stand it up, put a little Perspex front in it and put one of my models in it or something. Not sure yet, but again, cheap as chips. So yeah, guys, that's another Campervan update. There's always so much going on at the weekends. It's become a Saturday ritual. But that's the back seat, so that's the one we're going to use. That'll be the back seat of the rear seats. So it's Monday afternoon, and you join me on the way back from Faxted, little village, the little historical town of Faxted. Just been to pick up a new little purchase for Daines-Lowe. You know what we're like, guys, always on the hunt for new equipment. So we've just picked up a Hydrovane, sort of like a road compressor. So yeah, nice bit of kit. Runs up, works, done low hours. So we're gonna show you it when I get back to the yard. I'll do a little walk round. Next steps on the camper. Need to find. Me and Jack are gonna try. We're trying to sort out the electrics. So 240 volt inside the camper, but go into some sort of inverter with solar panels on the roof. Solar panels on the roof. And there's also this lorry, because it's an ex-fire truck, it's already got some sort of inverters and power going into the back. So what I need from you guys is, if anyone or any of you lot have any knowledge when it comes to camper, caravan, motorhome, wiring, solar setups, let me know in the comments. So yeah, lots happening, guys. The weekly video is going really well. The old likes and views are going up through the roof for us. Well, for us anyway, big numbers, 7,000 so far on the struggler video, the camper video. That one's going really well. The standalone video on Saturday, however, isn't quite catching the numbers we thought it would. So yeah, if you've missed it, go back and watch it if you don't mind, and give it a like, because it all helps the algorithm. You hear about all these YouTubers going on about algorithm. I mean, I don't know even what it means. I mean, Jack does. He knows what it means. This might even turn into a bit of a waffle, you know, a weekly waffle. Jack knows what the algorithm means. I just hear the word and it just sounds good. So it helps the algorithm, guys. And as you know, we've always got different things going on every day. So the content is very varied with us. We are here, there and everywhere daily. Always something different to do. So if you like what you see, subscribe. Anyway, guys, I want to get this thing back to the yard safely. That's the main thing. And then I'll do a little walk round for you. New purchase, guys. Road compressor. 414 hours. So it's barely been running. Lovely bit of kit. So another thing to add to the hire list, and also for our own jobs. There's many jobs where we can't get a digger in with a big hydraulic breaker, but now we can, because we can just run an extra long hose and get a nice big breaker for this. So yes, Another nice purchase for Daines-Lowe.
Yo! Just finished all of my training. Just doing some mock exams and revision now. So I finished a bit early today, so I'll do a bit more of the costings and driver schedules. Bridge, we lifted the bridge down off the pad. So that's down now, ready for transport. And we've got a bit of rolling repairs to do. The spring snapped on the plant trailer, the little one.
Connor's fault.
Yeah, Connor snapped the spring, so we've got that in today. We did have a spare leaf spring, but we lost it, so we bought a new one, and then we found it. So every cloud. So yes, and then Sam's going to start building the island. So Welder Fabber Welding Central right now.
Yes, Welder Fabber, old Baz himself. Baz, when I start doing a bit of flicking about with the old MIG welder, mate, we will aim the video at you. So when we start building this tubular island, all out of steel, we'll film it and we'll aim it at you, mate.
Yeah, so you can give Sam some pointers.
Yeah,
There's the tubes we're using. So one goes in the other, so we can have it a bit of adjustable. And a bit of adjustable. It's an adjustable island. Chunky.
Right. What are you doing there, Legs? Right, guys. We are. Oh, little video for you. I'm going to turn into a bit of a time lapse here. But what we're doing is we've got our broken spring, as you can see. So we've got to whip the wheel off, undo the spring hangers, pop the bolt out, put a new spring in, and yeah. So wheel off, undo the bolts, slide the old one out, or the two halves, slide the new one in. Shouldn't take too long. So we're going to time lapse you. Morning, guys. Tuesday morning, 7:45 a.m. and it's the G-Lay boys.
When you turn up to the party and the other girl's wearing the same dress as you.
Yeah. So, guys, it's been a bit too mild to be wearing these new G-Lays that we bought. Inspired by Baz himself at Welder Fabber. What do you think, Baz? We've got our names on it, look, mate. Do a little walk round, Jack.
Reasshot.
Yeah, the money shot there, look.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, so inspired by Baz. So we're both wearing them today because it's rather chilly. So today, guys, is going to consist of blocks. First thing, as always, every day, 2 block moulds poured. We have our helpful bloke called Chris from Scorch Land Rovers coming out doing the brake pads all round on the transit van. Of course, she's getting a bit low. I've got a couple of grabs to go and do. Chunky's got a couple of deliveries, and then we're all over to the pond job. Depending on weather, because it looks a bit wet, we're all over to the pond job to start rocking up the little pond, which is going to be nice actually, because the rocks have been sitting there a while, and it'll just be nice to get them down. Isn't that right, Jack?
That's right, Sam.
That's right, Sam, and that's right, Jack. So yeah, and then we've got bridge. Look at that now, look. I tell you what, he ain't done bad, has he? For a bit of woodwork, he has not done bad.
Also,
we're
back over the pond.
Yeah.
Now, we've been there a while, and we obviously put a lot of brick edging round.
Yeah, which
now,
Andy's destroyed.
Now, some of that brick edging has been destroyed, and actually a little bit more got destroyed last time we were there, but we hadn't told Sam yet, so wait for some swearing when he gets there.
Oh. Oh, right. Is that how it is, yeah? How did that happen then, Jack? Explain. Come on, we're on camera, mate. You've been caught now.
So,
what happened?
You may have seen in the video we had to move that near 3/4 of a tonne worth of liner.
That's no excuse.
Using the digger. And Andy, in all of his wisdom, unbeknownst to us, skewed the digger round and the back tracks knocked some edging out.
Sake.
Yeah.
I tell you what, guys.
It just dawned on me when Sam was
There's
talking about
more.
the pond.
I tell you what, I must have laid a kilometre of brick edging, and in the last month or two, we've ruined more of it than what we laid in the first place.
We laid a kilometre and we've broken a kilometre and a half.
You know what annoys me the most? Is I know that I've got to relay all that. You know what I mean? On my hands and knees, brick after brick. Lovely. So that job's now been extended from a 3-week job to a month, which is great. So where was this bit damaged? Where was it?
So you know where the veg
Go
pack...
up the slope.
Go up the slope, you've got the corner,
Yeah.
about 2 metres along a middle section.
Oh,
Because you have to get around the trench.
There's no excuse for it, guys. Just get a better digger driver.
Yeah.
And the hardest part is if you're breaking it, because they're all... what's
They're
sawtooth. Because
So
they're all
they interlock.
sawtooth. Yeah, so the worst part is you've got to take loads more out to fix the bit you wanted to fix. So
Yeah.
great. Anyway, in other news, say good morning, Legs. Legs, say good morning. Don't be rude to YouTube.
Rude to the tube.
Yeah, look, there's Legs, look. That's Legs, so... Yeah, he's not going to say good morning because he's ignorant. Yeah. Isn't that right, Legs? Anyway, guys, new purchase. So I did tell you what we paid for this. So, normally they go for about 4 grand, 5 grand. You know, shit ones and battered ones go for about 2. And that is not in bad nick. It's done 414 hours. And we give, ready for this, guys, bargain of the month. We give £1,000 for that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cheap as donuts it is.
It's a Brucey bonus.
Brucey bonus! So yeah, we fired it up yesterday. It runs like a dream. So we are going to collect as many tools as we can to run off of this. So big beaver breakers, nibble guns for the rusty bits on lorries, all the airlines so that we can do our own sort of breakdowns when we have a blowout on the lorries. We can take that.
Bouncy castle.
Bouncy castles. Yeah. We're going to hire it to all the farmers in the harvest so they can blow all their combines down. It's going to be a lovely addition to the crew. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it out and about. You?
Yeah.
We'll get a tracker fitted to it because obviously it's got its own power system. So we'll get a nice tracker on it so it's all livened up. And yeah, guys, here's the steel.
We're going to change the hitch for a ball hitch.
I wasn't going to, no.
No, that's fine. We'll just change my toe bar.
It just makes it more desirable if it's got a ball hitch.
We'll just bolt a new bolt.
Yeah,
so
we'll get
you and Chunky have got a
pins.
pin.
Yeah, because we're old school, mate. We like putting trailers about that have got rings.
Yeah.
Here's the steel, guys. The steel plate. We've gone for a 3mm mild steel plate for the island. And some 7 metre long box section. 50 by 50 box. So yeah, looking forward to getting on with that, guys. It's going to be a nice little thing to do. Anyway, that is the morning waffle over. So, Jack's got his test today.
I have.
Ain't ya? Wish him luck, guys. I'm sure he'll be fine.
This is what usually when Sam will do some sort of dance. There you go.
Loads of beans in the morning, guys. Full of the joys of spring, you see.
Yeah.
So Jack's got his test, so wish him luck, guys, in the comments, please. We're not going to find out for 6 weeks how this young man got on.
Young man.
We had to hide all the stuff in the office today, didn't we?
Yeah, I had to hide all of our... Because we're so compliant,
Yeah.
we've got lots of things on the walls that would give away lots of answers.
Yeah.
So I've had to strip the office of everything today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Right, now we've got to crack on. The day is running away with us. No, we won't say bye.
No, don't say goodbye.
No, we're not saying bye because
say
we'll
bye
see
at the
you
end.
again.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
So guys, this is it. I am sitting here doing any sort of last minute revision I can prior to my exam. My exam's going to be on the computer, so I'm allowed some plain note paper. I'm allowed a calculator. I had to buy a calculator because obviously all I use is my phone, and a phone is a no. So I've got a calculator. Sam thought it'd be funny to get the calculator with the most buttons possible. I don't think it's a A-levels mathematics test, but at least I can work out the sine wave and the cosine, A plus B squared, the square root of C. So I've got my driving licence and I had to take down a poster that was there, driver's hours poster, just there. I had to cover up our maintenance schedules. Yeah. I suppose the worst case is I fail and have to redo it, but Sam passed his class 1 first time and I really want to pass this first time. So I'm going to go to the toilet, I'm going to settle myself, and then I'm going to smash the back doors out of the Transport Manager CPC exams. I'll tune in later on. Obviously I'm not going to know if I've passed or not for 6 weeks, but I'll get a feel for it, I think. I'll know if they've tripped me up with anything. and hopefully no one comes in the office because there might be an instant void on my exam. Okay, have fun guys. First exam done. Downstairs, straight into doing some jobs. So this is a little 12 volt pump. Now we've got 2,000 litre RBCs and we've got a fuel pump on one, but not on the second. So until we get a T at the bottom so we can draw from both, we've now got to pump the diesel from one to the other so we can then use the pump to pump it into the lorries. Yes. The long wait. It's probably about 4 litres a minute.
One eternity later.
Well, that took far too long. Just doing a bit of geometry, guys. Sam loves a bit of geometry. Cutting a hexagon for the top of our island. The hexagon to mirror the hexagon on the Oriental Pagoda.
Got there.
Hey!
Bit of a to and fro, mate. We got there in the end.
We got there in the end. We started with calculations, trying to be exact. They were wrong. So then we went with gut feel, and we've worked it out. 620mm short edges will give us a 1.5 metre width, diameter, radius.
Bosh. Right guys, afternoon to you all. So it's currently Tuesday afternoon and we're in the yard. We were meant to be going to the pond job today. Different things have happened, so we're not going today. We're going to go tomorrow now instead. So we are on. We've got to fill the day up with something. So the boys are all busy. Chunky's out on deliveries as usual. Jack's on his test. Island building. So the bridge has been built, as you've seen. Now we're on to island construction. So there's a concrete pad in the bottom of the pond. The line has gone over that, and they want a steel constructed island that's telescopic, so it can move with the water. Not hydraulically or electrically, just manually. So you have to get in there, pull the bolt out, lift it up a notch, put the bolt in. So this is going to be, I've just got the framework all cut. This is going to be what the leg sits on. So we've got a big 6-inch pole going on here. So we're just getting up to date with that. You can't really see it. I haven't got the best camera angle here, guys. So it's 1.9 wide. We've got a hexagon top going on this, and we're going to clad it in decking. So we're getting there. Andy and legs are just out the front there, cutting the steel. I'm getting it all buzzed up with the welder. So yeah, I mean the welds don't look too bad. They're not up to old Baz's. They're not up to Baz's standards, but they're not too bad. You know, I'm probably a cross between. I'm a cross between the professional struggler, old Chris himself, and Baz. You know, I'm somewhere in the middle there, sort of fair to Midland when it comes to a bit of MIG welding. So yes guys, that's where we are. So we've got some lovely, thick gauge probably, I think that's 138 mil, something like that. So we've got some nice thick gauge and we've got a smaller one there to go inside the big one here. So yeah, lots to come on at the moment, lots to do. I'll put you on time lapse, keep you up to date with the progress of today. Right guys, trouble around here in this yard, you see, as soon as your welder comes out, or anyone on the yard knows that you're welding, all of a sudden different machines start to turn up for little repair jobs. So I've been pulled away from island build to just put a bit of snot around that hairline fracture there. Can you see it? So I'm just going to weld that up for our lovely neighbour. And that'll be one machine in and one machine out within a matter of 5 minutes. Chunky. Give him a wave, Chunky, give him a wave. Right, so managed to get the 140 mil hole in position. Put all the 45s around it. So that's ready for this pole here now to go inside on top of the 50p piece. So that's going to be the top of the island, cladded in decking boards. And they'll sit some sort of statue on this. So yeah, the pond's about 1.5 metres deep, 1.5, between 1.3 and 1.5 metres deep. So I'm making this adjustable. And then we're going to put some big rocks on it to weigh it down. So yeah, it's coming on now guys. Only took probably, I don't know, an hour so far. Not too bad at all.
That's both the exams done. First exam this morning, multiple choice. I love a multiple choice exam. I think I did it in about 13 minutes. And obviously afterwards I googled some of the ones I'd had trouble with and I think I did alright. I think I got 2 wrong. So obviously rule of 3, that'd be 6 wrong. But that's still a pass. 28 out of 40 to pass the first one. Second exam, just then, the 2.5 hour, 2 hours 15 minutes case study exam, I had like 5 minutes left. My God, was that full on. All about food haulier that are buying new lorries, external transport managers, doing a written schedule of driver's hours for some pallet drops, and then looking at vehicle costings for a new tramping route into Europe. And my head is spinning. I mean, this morning, my head was so spinning that I suddenly dawned on me that I'd driven about 4 miles past the turning for work because my head was in such a mad place getting all this stuff. All of that information there into my grey matter. And now I've got 6 weeks to forget it all. And fingers crossed the results come through and I've passed. Yeah, I'm going to have a cup of coffee now. And probably lie down. I think, well, it's not been the most peaceful exam because Sam, I believe, is building an island downstairs and welding up everything. I don't know what's come in here today, but I've heard vehicles coming in all sorts to get welded up. But I don't think I was getting extra marks for that. We're all good in our own right. But yeah, back to work tomorrow, actual work. Joy. Morning guys, block making as ever. We're up to over 60 blocks now. Look at this. What a hell of an old stack of blocks going on. We're aiming for that magic number of 100, but if we can push up to like 150 before we get down the new yard, then it will be epic. Got a little Vera out, our Vera, as ever, for the new subscribers amongst you, you might not have seen the block building process. Go back to one of our first videos and you'll see when we made the hopper, the batching plant as we called it. But obviously as the weather's getting a bit cooler, not as hot during the day, we're finding it's getting a bit wet and mucky down here. So Sam is going to bring the old 9-tonner over, scrape it down to hard, make sure this area drains down there into the ditch. Job is a good un. Block building, guys. Big up the block building. Hey! So guys, just finished blocks, come to get a coffee, and all we could hear was Connor screaming, "Bird, there's a bird in here, there's a bird in here." I don't know if you can see. There he is, oh, there he is, just caught a glimpse. Poor little thing, I'm just going to let him out. Oh. Poor little thing. Open some windows, Connor. You're gone. Well, apparently it's flown out the door, guys. So now it's flying around the workshop. Hi guys, back at the ponds. So it's been a few weeks since we were here last, and the pond guys have got the little pond lined. Little pond underlay, liner, overlay. They've got the filtration system in place. This one is like an in-pond filtration. So there's nothing from here is going back to the pump house. This is more of a nature pond. So that's got to get rocked up. 20mm stone, 40mm stone, rocks. Tied it up, jobs are good, and that one should be finished relatively quickly. And then we've got to get onto the big one. So it's been underlay, liner, overlay. The overlay's been blown about a bit, but obviously we rock it, so you won't see any of the underlay. It's got a bit of water in, so at least it's watertight. And there's a few repairs to do, so various movements. So that wasn't broken when we were here last, that gravel board there, so we've got to repair that. Some of the brick edging. And yeah, and there's a little bit to do on the shed, but we're going to take it from this to a beautiful rock pond. Obviously that's where the bridge is going, from that pad to that pad, the bridge you've seen us build in the workshop. I say us, Neil, thank you Neil. And that's where we're at. There's our Baz Struggler, sort of the love child of Chris Allen and Baz Welderfaber. Right, so obviously I've just shown you the ponds, what the state they're in. Oh, I'll say that sounds like bad. And this is obviously the pump house. So since we've been here last, the pond guys have been in and fitted what looks a bit like Heisenberg's lab in the pump house. So have a little look around and have a little show you. So this is the auto top up. So this has a sensor that goes to the pond, and this senses when the water level drops, like a toilet system, and keeps the level of the pond at the right height. These are the returns. So this is the end of the filtration at this end, going back out. These here are the UVs. So these clarify the water as far as I know. So the water finishes through the filters and goes through the UVs before it exits. We've got these two big drum filters, which are filled with some sort of a filter medium that the water passes through. You've got more things on the wall. I think they're just sort of viewing slots maybe, so you can see the water going through and see if there's any blockages. These big things here, I don't know what these are. I think they might be. Where's the water coming in? Maybe they're sort of pre-filters, so they take out any of the big matter before it goes through these things. Who knows? They've used some nice red breeze blocks to set things on, which are very nice. So that's the setup, guys. So yeah, look at this. It's a mad scientist's lab pond house. Can't wait to see all this working. I don't know how much noise it makes when it's turned on, Still got quite a few bits to go in. Quite a few bits on pumps and aerators and all sorts. But it's really taking shape, guys. So first job today, we're going to have a blitz of the site. A clean site is a happy site, is a safe site. Then we've got some flashing to go on the shed. I think that's the shed finished other than these guys' work. And then we're going to start preparing the top pond, the little pond for rocking. That's going to be our sort of test case. Get that rocked up, get it prepared, make it look lovely, and then actually that can be commissioned, turned on and start growing pond life. Anyway, we're going to get cracking because we've got a lot to do, and we'll tune in later. Like and subscribe. Chuggy. Sam's on the phone. Sam had a little phone call. Just full of holes now, the liner, because Sam's done his little jig on it.
This is our seaside today, guys. We are by the
Seaside. Anyway, none of us brought any wellies, and of course the ponds have got a bit of water in. So
we also forgot, guys. We forgot Wellington boots today, and we also forgot 20mm stone to go in the bottom. We've got a lot on, you see, so our minds are everywhere.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do instead is just go ahead with the original plan, which is just flood the whole site in 40mm stone.
Yeah, and I mean the wellies are a big thing because my shoes are probably not watertight.
No, Jack's shoes, it seems to be, Jack goes through shoes like women go through dresses.
Do they go through dresses a lot?
Yeah,
Oh.
Jack's got a lot of he's got holy shoes.
I must
Amen.
walk heavy.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah.
But no, he's a lovely chap, is Jack.
Cheers.
But
Yeah.
no, he has got a lot of holes in his shoes. Look, I've been shot by a 12 bore.
Yeah, so I need to get some new shoes.
In other news, guys, we've just had a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Connor made a lovely cup of coffee today. So we've just sat down and had that, and we've been talking, discussing the job in hand. But in other news, I've just got off the phone to young Nipper himself, the resto man. He managed to just give us a call, didn't he?
Yeah.
Give us a call. So it's all stems around the F12 because there's someone else that wants to buy the F12 picture in Ireland. He's a nice old boy called John, and he put Nipper in touch with us. So Nipper gave me a call. So if you're watching, Nipper, thanks mate, nice to speak to you. So hopefully he's going to hook us up with some parts, I hope. But yeah, it's all coming together, guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Right, anyway, job in hand is we're going to start getting stone into this pond. So layer of 40mm along the bottom, and then start using some of our lovely stones to stone up around it, stone around it, stone a little bit into these beds, but then cut the liner off after. So we've got a lovely rocked up pond and some areas for planting. And then this pond is done, other than a few lights, because there are lights going in this pond. Yeah, so that's what we're on now, guys. Right, so we're just packing up. That was day one of rocking, and we didn't do too badly. Well, we're not pond people. we've built smaller ponds in the past. Sam's probably done a few ponds in his life.
We're land people, aren't we, Jake?
We're land people.
Not water people.
No, we're land people.
It doesn't look much at the moment, guys. Come forward.
So we've got obviously 40 mil on the flat areas interspersed with the boulders. Jason from the pond specialist came and fitted the pump to the end of the pipe there, so we've made a little sort of back cave, well, fish cave, filter cave, pump cave over that one. And yeah, all of the sediment will settle, but then they'll give it a wash through and a vac out apparently. And we should be in a position where this is rock tomorrow. We've got to just laser it to make sure the water level's where we need it to be. We might need to raise that back edge slightly with some support behind the liner. And yeah, not a bad start.
Completely different to how this morning was turned out, because as it happens, we turned up when we were in, well, I was in quite a bad mood actually about the state of the place. Because as you notice, nothing gets maintained, and we turned up and there was just toot everywhere. And we haven't been here for a while. It's been such a long, ongoing project that a lot happens while we're not here. So it's, yeah, we had a bit of a tidy up. A clean site is a happy site, people. I got taught that at a young age. A clean site is a happy site. But keep on rocking. Morning, guys. So it's Thursday morning. Look at this, look. Getting used to the old YouTube video systems. We are on cinematic mode. Look at that. Very clear in the forefront of the picture, and in the back it's all blurry. Yes. So Chunky's over there, look, starting all the lorries up. You won't be able to see it because I'm on cinematic mode again. Never mind. Anyway, Chunky's over there, picking all the, starting all the machines up. On today's agenda, guys, is grab out 20mm stone on, ballast and cement on the transit, ready to take over to the pond job. 20mm stone is coming over there as well on the grab, and we're going to get that little pond finished and rocked up, complete. And then it's down to the garden team to plant it all up. But anyway, we had a bit of a calculation this morning on blocks for the new yard. So we got the plans out, worked out all the measurements for the certain size bays that we need, and we reckon we're pushing just over 60 blocks now, so quite a few blocks. Even on even on cinematic mode, they still look quite good. In fact, they probably look better. Yeah, so we worked it all out. So we're going to go 5 blocks long, giving us 6 metre long walls, 3 blocks high, giving us 1.8 metre tall walls. And for the amount we need, that works out at 184 blocks, I think, or 186, one of the two. Anyway, we thought we were halfway with 60. Turns out we're now only a third of the way. So I'm not sure if we've got enough room over there to store 184 blocks. Maybe we can make some sort of mad tower, you know, as a storage area. But yeah, 184 we need, guys, so a lot more than what we thought. But it's all right, because we're still cracking out 2 a day. And when the little half block turns up, we'll be cracking out 2.5 a day. So, yeah, each wall needs 2 halves to make a full wall, so they all interlock. Yeah, so hopefully, I reckon we'll start building the yard in about 4 weeks, once the pond job's done. So hopefully it will be, by then we'll have another 30, 40. So yeah, but I reckon by the time we're on the yard, we'll be well on the way to having 184 blocks. Lovely jubbly.
Hi guys. Wow, it's sunny. You can't see me. It is sunny today. We weren't expecting it. We've taken the gilets off and the hoodies. Sam's in his vest. Back to rocking.
Hello there.
Day 2 of rocking. We're hoping to get this little pond rocked up today. And if we can get the liner cut ready for some topsoil and some rocks around the edges, hide the filter unit in the corner, it will be lovely. Pond blokes are back here today, finishing off all the flanges into the big pond and finishing off stuff in the pump house. I think I've got a few more days on that yet. But we are on rocking. Sam is doing his best Gerald impersonation, doing some dry stone walling. Ho!
What's it called? What they're doing? Jackie, come on, guys.
Flanges.
Flanges, I like
Flange. It's a good word, that. Flange.
Anyway, guys, how's your day going?
Hope it's going well.
Let us know in the comments.
Hi guys, we've finished rocking, almost finished rocking. We've got a couple more in there, but we've basically finished rocking the small pond. Given all the stones are clean off, we're filling it up. Pond guys say, yeah, just fill it up, and they can back it out, and then most of the last bit that's left will get sorted out by the filters. We're just sorting out the liner, cutting it off around the edges, little upstand, and yeah, it's rocked. Lovely. I'm going to go and use the laser now, set a water level for the big pond so they can fit the skimmer, and jobs are good. Yes, so laser level out, just getting the right, making sure we know where the water level is going to be, because they've got to install that bit of kit there, which is a skimmer, because there's a lot of trees about, so they've got to make sure all the leaves and stuff get blown southwesterly, I think they said, the prevailing wind, so that they're blown to the skimmer. So water height is the top of this rock, so we've got to build this up a little bit, same with that side a little bit, but then obviously at the back it's fine. So yeah, water height set. Guys, it's Friday, we're back at the pond. Top pond is finished. Well, it's the pumps and filters have just been finished. It's rocked up, it's just filling up with water. We might need to disturb some of the silt, filter it out and then go again, but it's basically finished. So I'll give you a quick show around that in a bit. So now what we're doing is we've just set water height based on the skimmer, as I said yesterday. And so we're just going to raise this front bank a bit around here. We've got a little bit of titivating to do around that side. Trenches to backfill where they've come in with the various pipelines. Starting to rock this edge. So this will be a path through here, sort of through the rocks. And that'll come down here, and then the rocks go sort of around the Oriental Pagoda. Back around, we're going to put a couple of slabs in front of it, and then carry the path round, obviously to where Sam is now, which is where the bridge will be. The bridge going over there to there. So that's going to be a great day getting over there with that bridge. And then we're going to get in the pond and start rocking. 20 mil all the flats, rock up the sides. We reckon 2 weeks. So we're going to start Monday we've got a small telehandler coming to help get the rocks round. And we can get this rock in 2 weeks. That'll be a job well done. What are you doing, Sam?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
The only one doing anything work at the minute, that's what I'm doing.
So these
It
are...
always happens when I get a shovel out. One man shoveling, 3 men watching.
It's because he's so good at it, you see. Takes after his dad. These risers have got an air line coming up to adjust the airflow into the pond, and some conduit should they ever want to run lighting or fountains and stuff into the pond. Obviously the pipes come through and flange through the liner. And yeah, that's obviously one of the pads for the bridge, the other one up there. Lovely!
Look who's behind me, chunky. So I just thought I'd bring you up here to show you the small pond, because we've started filling it up. Well, Jack probably showed you, but I reckon it's up to height now. So I mean, for a first attempt, that doesn't look too bad. You can't really get the full effect. But yeah, so it's got a, where are we? It's got like a bottom tier here. It's all 40mm and 20mm stone. Up the slope, along with another tier, up again. So yeah, looks nice, doesn't it, guys? We put that one in there. Where is it? There, for a little seating area. But yeah, it looks lovely. That was a hot day yesterday doing that, I tell you. I reckon there's got to be 20 tonne, 30 tonne of rocks in that pond. And some of them are berthers. But in the big pond, we've got some that are 4 tonne. So that'd be fun to move them, won't it? Yes, yes. So we're just having a little sit down on the nice place to walk, nice seating area, and the pond has its first bit of wildlife. You don't see this very often. It's quite a rare thing in Britain. It's a nice bit of wildlife that's just wandered into the pond. Pond's first occupants, wildlife.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm just stirring up a bit. Now the filters are working. The pump and the filters working.
You're like you're surfing when you do that, Jack.
I'm just stirring the silt up a bit so we can get some of this stuff washed through the filter system.
Yeah, there's a bit of silt on the bottom of the pond, so Jack's now in there bare feet, giving it a bit of a stir up. Also having a wash whilst he's in there.
Yeah, the stones are quite sharp. Ooh, coming out. So guys, back from the pond. Just
back to the beat. Oi.
Just loading up some plant for some weekend hires.
A few dahlias and a few tulips.
Yeah. Me and Sam are going to nip to our friendly local farmer who has a mountain of soil.
Sort of a big surplus supply, isn't it?
He's got a mountain of soil, he has, so we're going to go and have a load to fill the bay up. And then...
I suppose we'll be the ones covering it up, won't we?
Yeah, we'll be the ones covering the bay up because no one ever wants to do that job.
It's one of them jobs that never gets done. You ask people to cover the bay up, the topsoil bay, they will refuse or just don't do it.
So we end up with a nice sloppy mess
So me and
of
Jack
soil.
have to do it. Keep our topsoil nice and dry.
Yeah, and then we're back here. Sam's going to nip and find some windows for the campervan, and I'm going to have a coffee.
Yeah, Monday. No, I'm doing it Monday now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's all changed, mate.
Oh, he's going on Monday.
So I'm not fitting doors and windows in the camper till Monday, hopefully. But enjoy your weekend, guys. Relax, put your feet up.
It's Friday!